Hi, I'm Karen. I've just done a session with some postnatal mums who are feeling a bit frustrated because all their baby wants to do is breastfeed or be held here while they have a sleep. Now that's completely normal, but the mums are feeling really tight and tense around their neck, shoulders and into their back. So I thought I'd run through a few really simple stretches that you can do even while your baby's here. I've got a little helper here. I'm going to pretend this baby's at my breast. And the first thing I'm going to do is sit on a tall chair rather than on a slouchy lounge. And I don't want to sit like a banana because the minute we do this and hunch over, our whole back is out of position and it's going to get sore and tired. So I sit with my feet flat on the floor. I put a pillow behind my back and then I push my bottom way back so that now I can just relax back. My back's in its normal, natural spinal curves and I feel supported by that pillow and it feels so much better already. So let's see what we can do with these shoulders. So my baby might be breastfeeding here or having a beautiful rest, and I'm going to start to just do some movements into my shoulder. So I can do some nice big Ferris wheel movements and I can reach up to the sky and even look up to the ceiling. And back and down and all the way reaching up. Lovely breath in. Oh, and a big sigh out. And then this arm can come back onto the chair behind me. I'll roll my shoulders back and I can turn to look behind me. So here I am in my spinal twist now, opening through the shoulder and chest. I'll breathe in, shoulders up to the ears. Breathe out. Shoulders relax down and melt and let everything go. So I'm going to breathe gently and say to myself, relax, slow down, let go. I'll leave the shoulders there, bring my head forward, turn to look over the opposite shoulder and just tuck my chin down. Little wiggle of the shoulders to make sure they're not tight. Nice stretch and an opening for this shoulder and chest. And then I can look all the way back behind me again. And then come back to the centre. If I'm lucky, baby will let me change sides so that I can go through all of that on the other side. Now I want to get a stretch between my shoulder blades at the back and across my chest at the front. So hopefully my baby is positioned so that it's nice and comfy. Maybe I'm using my wrap to hold onto the baby so that I have hands free or my baby carrier. And I'm going to interlink my fingers and take my arms forward. So to start with, it's going to be a nice little stretch for my wrists and my fingers. But if I can sit tall and just round the upper back, take those shoulders forward and stretch through the fingers. So I'm lifting up through the mid-back, stretching the shoulder blades apart, stretching through the fingers. Feels amazing. I'll reach those hands all the way up to the ceiling. Shoulders drop down. And again, I'm going to take the hands forward, round, stretch between the shoulder blades. Breathing here, not collapsing too much because I want to still be able to breathe. Arms up to the sky, shoulders down, little wiggle of those shoulders. And once more, take the hands forward, round the upper back, stretching between those shoulder blades. All the way back up to the sky and shoulders drop down. I can have a little stretch of the wrists on my way through. And a shake of those hands. And I'm hoping that I can take my hands behind me, interlink my hands and open up through my chest. So maybe you're here or maybe you've been able to come sideways so that you've got more space behind your back. Again, I've just got a nice tall spine, interlink those hands and stretch the hands away. So my shoulders are moving down, down, down. I can gently move my head, get a little bit of a stretch for the neck. And I'll release it, just soften it down. Breathe in. Breathe out, take those arms away again. Release those hands down. Wiggle of the shoulders. Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take the arms away. Nice and loose through the neck. And drop those shoulders down. Already I feel so much more open through my chest and my shoulders. The spine likes moving in all directions, so how about we take it from side to side now. Arm reaches up and we stretch over. All the way down, change hands, up to the sky, and over we go. Back to the center, all the way up again, and over. Now your head might tend to fall off, so can you just bring your ear back up to your upper arm and a little tuck of the chin. Opening up through the side body. We don't want to lift this hip up. Let's press both sitting bones back down into the chair so you're nice and tall. We can then reach forward with that hand and bring it back to baby. Other arm reaches up and over we go. Bring that ear up, little tuck of the chin, soft through those shoulders. Opening up all the way through the side of the body. Breathing. We can turn and reach forward, Hand comes back down to the center and let's roll those shoulders. Roll them back, roll them back, roll them back and down. Okay, we're just gently going to bring the ear toward the shoulder. Nice and gentle. Check that the shoulder doesn't lift as you do this. We want to create space between the ear and the shoulder. And then we can let that ear just drop down. If you've got room, this hand can tuck down to the floor, stopping the shoulder from lifting. Little tuck of the chin and open up through the side of the neck. Now if you're able to, you can hold your baby with the opposite hand and come up just to where the neck meets your skull underneath your ear, and it's usually really tight in there, so you might like to have a little massage. And you can just move that massage down those tight muscles at the side of the neck there. Moving down the side of the neck onto the top of the shoulders. Give it a little wiggle, give it some love. Really yummy massage into those tight muscles. If you're lucky, your partner can give that a bit of a massage later on if you ask nicely. And let's bring the head back to the center and loosen up. Just relax it. Release. Back to the center. Let's start to come to the other side. So we start with that little movement. Just that little rock side to side. And let that ear drop down to the shoulder. Other hand can fall down toward the floor, opening up from the shoulder up to the neck. You can hold it here, or you can give your neck a little bit of a massage, a little bit of a rub. Nice rub all the way down. Those tight muscles coming down to the top of the shoulder. Feels so good. Beautiful. Back to the center and release. Good. Now can you lick your lips? Take your hand to the back of your head and take your chin up toward the ceiling, and holding the back of your head, open your mouth really, really wide. What a delicious stretch all around your mouth all around your cheeks. Now bring your bottom teeth over your top teeth and lift that chin toward the ceiling. Enjoy that stretch in your throat. Open your mouth wide again. Close your mouth, make your face beautiful. Use your hand on your head to bring it back to the center, and then drop your chin down towards your chest. If you want, you can just rest your hand on the top of the head, but never pushing on the neck, just using the weight of your hand there to lengthen the back of your neck, getting a beautiful stretch. Then release your hand and bring your head back to the center, and again we just loosen up, release and relax. If you've got one hand free, you can come to your jaw, do some nice circles around the jaw. If you've got two hands free, circling around your jaws there. Find a tight spot, maybe just press in there, it's always really tight. Maybe move your mouth a little bit, make some funny faces. Breathing, saying to yourself, relax, relax, tight jaw, all is well. And we spend so much time holding onto the baby, it's really nice to have a little stretch through the fingers. So I'm just pulling one finger back and the next finger back and the ring finger and the little finger and hello thumb and the other thumb and pointer finger and middle finger and ring finger and pinky finger. Lovely circles for the wrists. Sore wrists are really common for mums. We spend so much time holding on to our babies and often in awkward positions. Shake, 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 shake. Some mums go to a physio, they go to the chemist and they actually buy a little a little wrist splint that holds their wrist straight to prevent them from bending it, particularly for sleeping at night, which can help to ease the pain or the inflammation in the wrists. And now you should be feeling nice and open. We've taken the spine in all directions. So now just sitting comfortably on your chair, feet flat on the floor, holding your baby close to your heart space. A little lift of the shoulders, breathe in, breathe out, soften down. Again, lift the shoulders, breathe in, big sigh out, ah. And last time, breathing in, lift those shoulders, breathe out, shoulders melt down, 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 ah. And just spend maybe one more minute here telling yourself what a wonderful job you're doing. Wonderful job. Nurturing, loving this beautiful, precious baby that you've brought into the world. Well done, Mama.